Should all law enforcement be held accountable under U.S. Code for law enforcement? That's the question. I don't understand it, but that's the question.
Well, all I can say is that a law enforcement officer is no different than any of you sitting in this room. Everybody under the law should be held accountable for their actions. It just depends on exactly what you're talking about. Is it a violation of the law? Not sure exactly what you're talking about, but
okay.
I mean, if the person's here that asked that question, they could clarify it, I'm sure.
Who asked that question?
Yes, sir. Your name?
Scott Chris. When an officer, they should be held accountable and under every circumstance. So if somebody goes out and lets the right people know that something's being done, it should be took care of, not thrown under the table or reprimanded for somebody speaking up. Do you agree with that?
Yeah. Did you say Scott Chris?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Under the law, it depends on what the situation is. I mean, it depends on exactly what you're talking about. So let me give you an example. Say I deal with a situation that you have a complaint about, and you're not satisfied with us, or you think that we're crooked or that I'm crooked.
I'm saying that when you go to the right people and ask them, are you reading the laws correctly? And they say yes. And instead of it being investigated, it gets reprimanded for it. And then how I mean reprimanded for it, I never got the services that is offered. It was made blatantly clear that for me asking about wrongdoing, that my family was denied protection from y'all.
Okay. And at what point as a sheriff and as the head of the agency, at what point did you contact me at my office and meet me in?
I contacted people in Washington. I contacted Raleigh. I contacted Atlanta.
Okay.
But when it don't go anywhere if it don't go through your desk.
Well, the sheriff is a powerful position in our county. I understand that. But I can assure you, there's been many sheriffs go to jail. There's been many officers go to jail. And I'm not more powerful than Washington, D.C.
No,
there is a source that you go through. You have the Attorney General's office. You have the State Bureau of Investigations to report. You have the FBI. And so there is a source.
Yes, and they was all notified. But you chose not to even think about it. While I'm talking, as a sheriff,
yes,
when somebody on multiple occasions, and then it's not with me, but I personally know for 100% fact that not only was it your house called, your phone number called, and the whole, every place, every annex building in Macon County, that somebody's life was in danger, and you haven't bothered to call back yet. That's what I got to
That's when you call 911.
No.
Yeah, absolutely. That's when you call 911.
Well,
and an officer will respond.
The people wanted to speak to you about a particular thing, and you was not there.
Can't be everywhere at once, but you can get a hold of me.
But what was amazing, after all these calls, the one person asked me what was wrong, and I explained it to him. You answered on the first ring. That's a little ironic.
Must have been home.
No. There was a sticky note left on your door.
Okay. Well, then, if a note is left for me to call, then
you should have called.
Try to call.
You should have called.
Thank you for being here tonight.
You're welcome.